Okay, so we are going to be working on our final web page project, which is for you to make your own web page. And we talked about your topic, and if you looked at the assignment before this, you should have a topic that's school appropriate, okay? And I've already made a video that you should have watched that has went over the rubric. I just want to quick go over the steps here on how you're going to be working on your personal web page. All right, so you don't need to worry about this. You'll need, basically, I'm not going to require it, but if you would like to sketch this out on paper before you do this coding and then your CSS styles, that's fine. But if you want to just kind of go, that's also fine. But here are the things that we have learned. And this is the stuff that you're going to be graded over. HTML, obviously, how to structure your page, paragraphs, headings, ordered lists, unordered lists. Then you've got your CSS style that you can add the styles to your text. You can do colors. You can change out the layout. All of that kind of stuff. Format your code to make it easy to read. Make sure you're debugged. Debug just means to make sure that there are no mistakes, that all the code is working, and that the styles are linked up so that the styles are working. If you have a background color, that it shows up, that kind of stuff. Make sure that we're using images in a responsible way. You're going to be using Creative Commons to get your images, and you should then make sure you're keeping track of your attribute information. So who took the picture, what website did it come from, and what licensing is there for that. All right, and then we're not doing a personal one, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, if you guys want to, you can go ahead and click on these websites down here. These are just some examples of some different websites, and you can maybe just get some ideas. Like they have their paragraph, their text all over here and a picture over here. They added borders around this picture, so I'm looking for all of that kind of stuff. All right, so that's going to go ahead and get us into creating our web page. Basically, they walk you through the steps. So circle 3, the first thing that they want you to do is they want you to get all of your images. So that's probably not a bad idea. Get all of your images. Now, make sure that the file names are good names. I should not see a whole bunch of file names with just a whole bunch of numbers and letters. Remember, once you add an image, and I'll see if I have an image that I can add that's not named. All right, so here's this. So I'm going to open that. Okay, so I'm going to okay, so my picture shows up over here. That is not a good file name. So what I'm going to do, again, and this is how you do it, you're going to right click and I'm going to go hit rename, and I'm going to put the name of my dog. All right, and if you're going to use more than one picture, then you can put a number by it also. All right, that's a good name. But again, no spaces. You shouldn't have really long names, things like that. So go ahead. For circle 3, you're going to get all the pictures that you want. And I took this picture, so I'm going to give myself credit. But if I'm getting something from Creative Commons, make sure you're writing down, or if you've got a Google Doc or something, that for every one of your pictures, you're keeping track of the attribute information, okay? So that's the assignment here for circle 3, is to get all your images so that they're all over here. Then when you're done with that, circle 4 is actually creating your code. Next, you should add your HTML code. Don't worry about this sketch page. That's just if you choose, if you want to kind of sketch it out. So remember, we work between the body here, and you're going to put in all of your code. All right, so that's what circle 4 is. Then once you've got all of your code, you're going to go ahead, and now for circle 5, you're going to add your style sheet. They've already got a style sheet here for you, so you do not need to add a style sheet. Once you're ready to do your style sheet work, just click right there. They've already got it so that it's linked. So you should not be adding a style sheet. Use this style sheet. And if you use this style sheet and you do everything okay, then everything's linked up and it should work then over here. All right? And then, okay, then lesson 6 here is basically what I would do at circle 6 is take your rubric, and you can print out a copy of the rubric if you want. You can make a copy to have, print it, whatever. But I would go through that rubric that I made a little video on, and I would make sure that you are doing the A and the B work. All right? I'm really not going to accept an F work where it says no evidence. I'm not going to accept that, and I'm going to send it back to you, and I'm going to make you do something, okay? So there's no reason that you guys can't be hitting either the convincing evidence or the extensive evidence as far as the web page goes, all right? So I'm going to stop here, and this is what we're going to be working on for the next couple days. So if you've got questions, make sure you ask, and I can help you so that you are going in the right direction.